incompletion.
Bro. What?
Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively.
Let's go.
And he gets this forward to the 19. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that was on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. On second down, here's Barkley. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now Hurts. Got a man. Uzama has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
There's a give inside to Gainwell. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Hurts setting up to throw. Completed here to Uzama. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, a run with Barkley. Has a lane inside the 25.
I thought you would have switched him at that.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright.
Oh, that's when I was playing, I think.
And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Are you a cop? I think I played that one.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play.
Oh, give me a pick.
Henry gets it here to start
I went the wrong guy.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, you would cut all the way left. You're good, bro.
13.
The toss now to Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Hilarious. Oh, yeah.
Offense
6-6.
to the line for second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
13.
Jackson now on third.
Oh,
He's
no.
still going at the 30.
Oh, I
That's a
don't
pickup
know.
of 34 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I love this game.
I got the ball.
All going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Oh, yeah, give me that.
And he finds him in the
Over my
end zone.
head, bro.
Baltimore touchdown.
Was that a high ball or something? God damn, bro. I was like a step late, I think.
Look, you can even talk like
Oh, yeah, I was one step late.
The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This ball's caught by Uzama. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass.
Oh, I see why you use the
yards
PK.
after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, go
They're
on.
running after about a 2-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They go to Barkley again. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
No touch, set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts.
Oh my
Can't
god.
connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th.
I think I had somebody else on them. So,
Oh my god.
Hey, I am all for
That's okay, I get the
aggression.
ball.
You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Completed to Flowers.
oh yeah, little nigga.
Gain about a handful there.
He
CJ
says no,
Gardner
nigga.
Johnson there on the tackle. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, 89.
Lamar now from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Clean breakup on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
What? Everyone's covered.
Now here's Lamar.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, look,
It's another interception. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Oh, guys, fucking 2 more seconds left.
Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. And look at this.
Oh my.
And the fumble recovery is made.
Bro, the moment they put a new nigga in.
Because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the second half.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Fame room, Mike Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office. And that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
We can send him to X.
Looking to throw. He's got Andrews. And he gets this forward to the 19. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
81 yards.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Yeah.
Throwing here hurts.
No way, bro.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
I know how to do all.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that.
Yeah.
Covey now to return this.
No, I did. What she said? He said grab the leg.
He gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense.
You need another one? You need another one? Okay, how much in this cup?
I'll run you your 50 so you can buy two. I get points.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Take a look.
Hurts back to the air after the pick.
Oh,
This one's Hurts counters.
Oh,
And he's brought down after a nice
Better
gain
go, man.
and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Avoids the sack. And he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got
there's a big ass quarterback.
Bro,
That's
what
why.
kind of game is this, bro? This
Bro, you know, I didn't even look. That I went so far out. I could have went up. Low out boy. Low out boy. Step. Bro.
Where should it make this more?
And a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Great, set. Hey, easy, 63, man. Don't touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Alpha. Don't touch.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That drive ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Working quickly here.
Crowd left, Yanni. Don't touch.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the
No!
Oh,
yeah.
that one won't work. It's incomplete.
From my office, he's doing so horrible. Let me check real quick. 8-14. Okay. Not too bad.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
2nd and 6 now. Into the hands of Likely. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. Jackson yet again. He's gonna dump this one
hold
off
it, bro.
Complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Lamar throwing again.
Okay.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You change it. Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I don't know how you try another run here. They simply won't be moved defensively in the trenches. If you're scoring, it looks like it's going to be through the air.
3rd and goal, Henry. Yardage, and he's down. Now they'll get some time.
No, it's the game over.
Man, this was fun. I thought it was fun. I'm about to hit you in. About to hit you in the max.
I need to get me on the school.
180. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, I'm right
And they
there.
will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Why I scored over,
The
bro?
Ravens take.
Bro, I'm right there. I scored over like a little inch. Oh, that's why my character went automatically to him.
Lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles about...
So Cowboys at 5 minutes.
Let me give me a Cheeto ass thing that's without my new slide pack.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Oh, to
They'll
the
go for the
grill.
gun with Barkley.
Oh,
And
you
that's
did
good
it.
yardage there with a new
Hardo
set
every
downs to
time.
boot. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you
Oh,
find a
yeah.
way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from it. And one of them is when you impose your will and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Calling about 70
That's
yards
right.
on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts.
Whoa.
To the ground it
Holy.
goes. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No touch that. 73. 73. No touch.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down.
Oh,
Caught nice game left side.
fuck you,
One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes...
Where you at? Where you at? You went low. You know how I seen it open? You see how you have 2 high? They're gonna go split the field. I was gonna go cross, but I put him on that post. And then right there. Oh, yes.
Oh, that's a post. Oh, yeah, run straight, man.
Yeah, they run straight, and then they just go right in the middle. So once I saw it just too high. Oh, the guy came down too, even worse. Oh, you have invert?
Gamble.
One thing we don't have
Oh,
in
he's a
football
blitz?
is we don't have that radar gun.
He was a
But
blitz?
if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a
Finally,
big
man. I
play.
don't know
Rocket
if
has
he's
him
all
well
game.
into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
He just cut up the middle.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the
Great,
NFL.
great, great. Set. No touch that. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff.
Just walked in there, man. I think it was like 4 plays.
The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Wait, was it
The kick
4
is
or
good,
5?
so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 3. This finds
Bro, how I
Likely.
missed it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Come on, I know you started to. Oh, this is a pickup game.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. He's got a man left. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Wait, hold on.
And again, it's Jackson.
Oh,
Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38.
looking
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Stop.
Jackson's going to throw again. Gets this one to Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar now from the gun.
Oh, shit.
And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. He's got Andrews.
Oh, he's
And
got
they
to kick the
finally
field goal.
bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll look to throw it.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down.
Oh,
And
finish
it's
it.
a big play late in this ball game.
Oh, no.
And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes
Out of
into
bounds.
the one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight
Oh,
end
they're
short
going
in
out
just
of
about
bounds.
any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty
We
tight
just
end.
go.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes 4th and goal. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted.
Oh,
Reaches the
Damn.
hits
the one that
20.
started it all. Let's go.
And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and they
I'm
get
so
some lead.
upset.
But we all saw his teammates yelling at him.
I
"Go
almost
down,
scored
go
2
down
on
for
your
the
head.
touchback." Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one
Oh.
end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. Just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a
Yeah.
kickoff or going 100
Yeah.
plus pick 6.
Oh, boy.
Yikes, that two-point try was headed the wrong
I know.
way. Just about
This
everything
was
going
fun.
wrong on that attempt. Unsuccessful on the two-point try. Not that they were really
Well, I
worried
gave him-
about
I
that
gave 6
particular
points,
play.
that's
All
why.
they really care about, Brock, is what happens on this upcoming kickoff.
Yeah, most importantly, you took that last second
6
lead
points.
when
I
you
give
needed
him
it
a
the most.
touchdown.
Now, you just got to prevent any type of shenanigans, and you'll walk out of here with a coveted win.
So if he gets the
And that
touchdown,
one
he
hit
gets
the
score.
landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
And he's looking.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
How is that, 30?